Hey there everyone, welcome back to Bloodborne. Previously we descended the lower Loran Labyrinth where we defeated the Loran Dark Beast, which was an awesome fight. Now that the Loran Labyrinths have been completed, we are going to push on to the Cursed and Defiled Labyrinth, uh, it, which, which is getting us quite close to our final trophy that we need as far as these go. And so let's just get started. This particular labyrinth is not a fun one. It is really difficult. So we need Ritual Blood level 4, Bastard of Loran, and Arcane Haze. We are low on the Haze. We're good on Echoes and everything else. We're gonna need to use the Haze Extractor. Cursed and Defiled Chalice, a chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Only this defiled chalice is cursed. Curses are caused by inciting the anger of the Great Ones and used to hex others. Special materials are required to complete the ritual. To try one's hand at curses, first seek a Bastard of Loran, which is why we went there to begin with. So you don't actually need to complete the Loran labyrinths, you just need to get the Bastard of Loran. And I think you might need to do, if I remember the last time I did this, and I think the first time I did this, because I've done this is my third time doing this now. I didn't actually have the amount that I needed when I went in to go into the Cursed and Defiled Chalice. So I actually had to do part of the second Loran Labyrinth to get those. And I think some of that just comes up to random chance and making sure that you're clearing the levels. Hey there, Corvio. Welcome. And so that's the main thing with these is getting those items. And you should be able to get most of what you need from the Alien Loran Labyrinth, which is the first one. But if you don't, I would just go on to the lower Loran to get the rest. Because honestly, that wasn't too bad, other than the boss fights. That was actually probably the easier of the labyrinths for me so far, next to like the very first ones we did. So for the Arcane Haze, we need the Haze Extractor, which we can use here. So how much do we actually have? Let me actually check the Arcane Haze itself. There we are, 13, and we needed, what, 22? And so we can get 5 from this. Let's see. Let's use one of these. And if I'm mathing correctly in my mind here, one of these. Yeah, 22. Okay. That should get us what we need. Alright. And so anytime you need Arcane Haze, the higher level the item, the more you'll get out of it. But honestly, I would just convert what you need and save the rest for monies later. Alright, so one thing you may notice right away is that my health bar is smaller than my than my endurance bar. So that is one of the things that is going to make this place really difficult. So if you have items, clothing items that can up your defense, it's not a bad idea to put them on. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference, and just a reminder, I still have my Echo runes on, so, you know. We might want to be making some changes here, but we're just going to start off and see how this goes. And hope for the best, I mean. Huh. No side path yet? Is the game actually having mercy on me already? Oh, that looks lovely. How much you want to bet I'm going to die immediately? I gotta remember I'll be taking a lot more hits. Or harder hits, I should say. I should be checking the walls while I'm doing this. And do I have my lantern on? I do not. We should probably put that on. Reminder, I need to check the walls here. So this is technically a Pthumerian labyrinth. You may have noticed that in the name. And I remember originally questioning who was cursed. And I think the fishing hamlet may have given us that answer to an extent. Okay, so we got an open door down here. I don't think it was the Pthumerians that were cursed. I think it's the Pthumerian labyrinth because of what Bergenworth did. Those are just my thoughts, though. I'm not entirely sure on that. So I'm not really sure of much of anything in this story. So to be fair. Unless something happened between the Pthumerians and the Great Ones that we're just unaware of. But I don't know. I mean, the Pthumerians aren't here anymore, so it's very possible that I'm just going down the wrong rabbit hole on that one. So it's only 3 pathways, including the boss door. So we have the up, and the down the hall. Words, you know. It makes sense in my head, okay? Are you just gonna lead right back up to the up? Ooh. So I was kind of considering whether the Canehurst armor, the kind of metal-looking one, might actually protect us down here better than, like, the other armors. So I was considering checking that out at some point. Well, I wanted to kind of see how this held out in layer 1 at least. Ritual blood level 4. Okay, so the up is right here. So they're actually not trolling us too hard on pathways right now. Look, more Lower Loran style than what we've got previously. I don't like the mazy labyrinths. I know that's kind of an oxymoron way of looking at things, but okay, might need to carry this guy. Ooh, that was quick. Okay, I think we need to change my runes up. The parry ability could be a savior for me. Nope, you're a suit of armor. Quicksilver bullets. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure that the Canehurst armor is actually useful in that extent. I don't know if it actually increases damage resist or anything like that. And as far as runes go, right now I just have my Echo runes on. But, you know, who knows? Maybe some damage resist one may be a bad idea. Or arcane resist, depending. Okay. Boss door's already ahead of us, so... don't think the first fight's gonna be too bad, so it's the later two that are it's crushing. Let's put it that way. Crushing is a good term for this. Crushing is fitting, literally, for both. So. Don't want to get hit by that. Wrong weapon. Did you run out of juice? I was gonna say, I hear a sound. I don't know what it is. So we got 2 doors. To me, it sounds like they're wielding mining picks. Yeah. Okay, so we got another door up here. Actually, I'll open this just to get it out of the way. And there's the locked door behind it. Oh! Look how much damage that did. Just from that little guy. Alright, there was a door. Was there a door down here? Yeah, there you go. I'll do this first. I hear that. What am I hearing? Oh, just you. Okay. Is there another one of you? There is. Lovely. More blood gems that I probably will end up selling. Okay, I don't think... Were there doorways up here? Not seeing any. Anything over here? No. So far so good. This hasn't been too bad in terms of maziness, if that's a word. I guess I'm making it into a word. Okay, I know we got a guy up here somewhere. He's right over here, unless he fell down. Or I suppose he could have gone through the other door. That's a backtrack point. He must have gone through the door already. Ritual Blood level 4. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I think that's actually it. That did not take me that long. So I don't think there's any other paths we can take at this point. How do I get back? That's the big question, right? It's got to be over this way, right? There we are. Ooh. I cannot let you go on. So unless I missed like a secret spot or something, you get back by going the way you came from. Very helpful. It's very, very helpful in a labyrinth. You know, I should actually put the shiny coins to use, and that would actually get me there, right? So I do believe this first one is a hunter-style enemy, Keeper of the Old Lords. I believe this is. Spicy Keeper. Oh! Son. I made a flip seed. Oh! Hey, where'd you go? Okay. There we go. Get that exploit in. There we go. Oh, I missed it. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Ooh, crap. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. Exploit's not as good anymore. Ooh, chunks again. Okay.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Yeah, what do we got? So 2 levels, okay. If I can get this all the way up, that would be a big help later on. What happens if I do Arcane? So physical defense goes up. That's... I don't know if that's actually going to help me, though, in the end. At this stage, but...
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Oh yeah, thank you, blood vials. First we're going to check out my blood vials, and then we're going to kind of look at clothing items really quick. Oh, that's not good. Good thing I did that. Okay. I might have to do a restock on those later, and these we're okay on. Thank you for reminding me, Corvia. Alright, so before we jump back in, I wanted to change out my outfit really quick, just to up my defense a little bit. I don't think it's going to help a lot, but I threw on the Canehurst garb for the main set, threw on the Charred Hunter gauntlets and boots, essentially, and I brought the Charred Hunter, or grabbed the Charred Hunter garb as well, because we may need it for boating ahead here. Foreboding, I think. Foreboding. Let's go with foreboding. And I just threw on the hunter's hat just for aesthetics. So my logic here is just to increase my resistance here a bit. We may need to change some runes later on, but we'll do that later if needed. Return to the turn-off door. Still have my... Hey, where did my lantern go? Did I accidentally turn it off? I don't know. I hear that. Okay. Now that we're in layer 2, things may start getting a bit more challenging. I know layer 3 is quite a bear, if I recall correctly. I don't remember layer 2 as well. By the time I got to the end of this, I kind of forgot everything that led up to it. Level 4. I think that's a drop-down area. Ooh, that's not a good drop-down thing. He's gonna eviscerate me. No bueno. The only thing that could possibly be worse than being in a defiled labyrinth is running into bell-ringing maidens with spiders. Closed door here. Let's do this one first. Crossing over the main hallway. Interesting. I assumed there was just those three. Oh, he's over here. Alright. Can I sneak up on him? I think I already sold my stealth thingies. I don't think I could get up to him anyway. Well, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would. He didn't even know I was in the room with him. You know, iNaturalist used to be kind of like what Wikipedia used to be like. You know, over time it's gotten a lot better as you get more, you know, people with expertise involved and get more people using it in general. It's probably going to sound really random to people watching this. No! Of course they did that on frickin' purpose. Now I have to fight one. Great. Alright. I know they sometimes look very trivial, but like I said, they've killed me with very little, you know, room for error many times. Okay, side path should be done then. So back to main path. Oh, you know what? And the bridge goes right over the main path, so I can just walk back right on out. Unless there's another path I'm forgetting. Maybe I should I investigate? I think I already took the other path. I think we did already. I think we're good. Oop, wrong way. And that's an elevator, I do believe. So if we walk on that. Oleg. Okay, I'm gonna call in Oleg. Oleg's been helpful in the past. It's been a while since we've seen him, though. My man! Let's do this. Don't step on the elevator. Alright, I'll do this first. Oh, those are stairs. Okay. Let's check up top side first. For people like this. Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh, look. Wait. Okay, there you are. Your hotfire looks just like mine, man. Okay, cool. I hear steps. Oh, he's coming back up. Alright. Let's check back here real quick. So there's nothing really back here. I suppose... Oh! Who's that? Oh, there's another level up there. There's a reason I went upstairs. I didn't want people lobbing stuff at me, or shooting me for that matter. Okay, so we gotta... Ooh, I see you. So I think that she's a Pthumerian. I think they all are after a fashion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she's gonna wreck us here. If we don't find her. They creep me out. And I do believe this just leads to the elevator out here. Okay. Now this will call up the elevator. I don't remember what's under the elevator, so I'm going to leave it up so we can drop down there later. I don't think there's any rooms back there that we need to worry about, but... So we have a door straight ahead. I'm going to check downstairs first, though. I mostly went up to make sure things aren't being dropped or shot at us from above. dropped on or shot at. Ooh, I want you. Okay. And I think this again goes to where the elevator is. I don't know if I like this area. Okay, yep, that's the right area. Is there anything down here? I can hear the crunching of bones. Is there anything else down here? There's just bodies everywhere. Alright. Maybe there's no reason to go in there. Okay. I thought that was moving at first. I was like, no. It's just glitching. Just a bit of a glitch. Glitchy glitch. Oh, I don't like this one either. Maybe we should just go topside. Something's gonna end up falling on my head and killing me. Ooh, bad. Yeah. Knew that was coming. That's what I didn't want happening from above. Molotovs raining down on us. That wasn't loud at all. This is where the Pthumerian thingy is, right? Okay. I'm gonna be careful, because she's... Like I said, she will shred us. Oh, there she is. Oh, bad. Uh-oh. Where are you? Where are you? Wait. Something must have killed her. What killed her? Well, let's try the ladder, I guess. Maybe this place, this layer isn't as bad as I thought it was. The first one sure wasn't. Or maybe I'm just getting so used to it that I'm like, oh yeah, this is just another day in Bloodborne, but I suppose it grows on you after a while. It just becomes a part of your existence. Okay. Small room. Suspicious room. I don't know, Oleg, you spend more time in the Thames than I do. What do you think? Is this just another day of your life? You're the prospector. Okay. So... Why do I feel like I've overlooked something important? This goes to the stairs. Right? Oh, we didn't go down here. Never mind. I got turned around. That's what happened to me last time. Wait, no, I want my gun. Alright, you take the screamy... Why don't you bum rush them and I'll come in after and back you up, alright? You got this, alright? He's like, no, I'm not. We're doing this together or not at all. Oh no. Alright. There you are. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I think this is the way we came previously. This should actually bring us to the stairs. Yeah, okay. There we are. That's why I got turned around. I just didn't walk straight. Alright, well, Spicy Daggo's down that way. I'm definitely using my echoes before I go in that room, so I'm taking advantage of that. We're taking full advantage of that. You're not gonna get caught on the ladder, are you? You coming? You coming? Oh, look? Okay, thank you. Please don't leave me. If I remember, he was really helpful against the Spicy Doggo. Oh, like a really good distraction. Okay, there's a door up top. We don't want to forget that. Don't forget to check the corners. I really want to inspect for invisible walls, and I don't know why. My mind is just like, there has to be something here. Besides the two doors. I don't know why. Ooh. Alright, I want to say let me sneak up behind him. But I have a feeling you're not going to let me do that. That works just as well. Okay. Teamwork. Oh. That's not cool. Oh. I think I checked this right. When in doubt, roll into it. You know why this isn't probably feeling as bad as it did the last time I did it? Because, well, one, because it's the third time I'm doing this, but two, because I was probably a little bit under-leveled from what I am right now. And plus I am wearing better gear, I think. I am noticing a significant difference in defense. And it has me thinking, what is New Game Plus going to be like, since I said I would do it in a dress? Because I'm pretty sure the dress gives you, like, absolutely no defense. For obvious reasons. Okay. Got to say, I see you back there. Level 5, okay. And this is the area where we would have dropped down, I believe. You're not a bully pulley, are you? Oh, that's gonna be bad. Hmm. Oh, look. What do you think, man? Okay, he's not rolling. All right. Well, that worked. Definitely not a really pulley. You are alive. Oops, so are you. That looks like it's got him. Inflicted organ. Okay. I think that was it, right? I think we cleared everything here. You know what that means. I mean, Spicy Doggo is next. Spicy Doggo actually gets to me. Spicy Doggo makes me nervous. Not as nervous as Amygdala, but Spicy Doggo is hard. He actually takes the ladder. Okay, so Oleg, my man, I'm gonna have to dismiss you because I'm using these echoes. I'm not. We're not gonna get this in one shot. This might take us an hour or two kind of situation or more. This might be a whole nother night situation. All right, we're gonna do our best. All right, we're gonna go until I drain myself of vials at least. All right, so I'm gonna dismiss you for now. We have plenty of insight to reunite with him. I just gotta remember where to find him now. So like I said, I do believe he helped me quite a bit when I did this last time. Alright, we got, I think, a few, frenzy kobolds. I got a few items I could probably sell as well. Things I'm not going to use. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Let's see what we can get level-wise.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Okay, so 2 levels. Getting close. So I want to get skill up to 50, and then Arcane I think will be our next focus.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Alright, so we have a pretty good stock that way. So I'm going to keep on the moon rune, and I'm going to add on all damage reduction 4% and fire damage reduction 5%. Good enough. And we have a good stock of vials to go in with. I'm trying to remember where Oleg was, because I am going to bring him with me. I do believe he was ahead somewhere. Oh yeah, right ahead. Okay. Make sure he doesn't get too distracted, I guess. And I don't remember if the fire paper, not fire paper, definitely not that, bolt paper. I don't remember if it does much, but we'll try it. Okay, so we are going up against Watchdog of the Old Lords, or Spicy Doggo, as I like to call him. This was one of the first major bosses we came across in the labyrinths, the early Pthumerian labyrinths. I think that was the first one at its final level. And I said, that's not the real Watchdog of the Old Lords. This is where it gets really, really, really rough. And I've seen some people say that between this and Amygdala, that this is actually either their second or primary as far as difficult fights go in this entire game. Some people say that this is worse than Amygdala. I think this one's a little bit easier, but I don't know necessarily by much. But essentially, we're dealing with a beast enemy that deals massive damage and fire damage, and we don't come across a lot of fiery beasts in the game. It's Watchdog of the Old Lords and Lawrence the First Vicar are the only two that I'm aware of, and so obviously we're not going to be using fire as a offensive, so I say if anything, let's try Bolt. If you have the Phantasm Shell, you can use that. I'd say go with the Phantasm Shell because either of them will probably help a little bit, I would assume. I don't think there's anything resistance besides fire on this one. There is one major move to watch out for, otherwise that makes the fight a lot worse. So if the Watchdog kind of rears back a little bit, it kind of tends to go into this sprint forward, and if it hits you, it is end game and instant death. So that's the one you want to watch out for, which is why in the past I believe it was Oleg that I used to help me with this. I do believe I had him with me. So that's the main thing to watch out for. There's also this later stage where he starts doing this kind of nom 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 thing, and he starts like trying to munch down on you. And I've never been hit by it, but I imagine it would deal some significant repetitive damage. So watch out for that as well, because it's a change in tactic that you're really not used to at that point. So we'll just kind of see how this goes. Like I said, we'll kind of go until I run out of my ability to go. There's the lunge already. I'm just going to kind of get a feel for him this first time. of attention. Yeah, that's the lunge again. Oh, you're looking at me, aren't you? Ooh, not good. Ooh, okay. Forgot about that. See what this does. Oleg! No! No, Oleg. Oh, I got the lunge. That was bad on my part. Again. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. That was a stupid... No! You're burning up Oleg. That was close. Come on, focus on me. Oh, he's already doing the omnos. Oh, what? Get out of there, man. Heal. Man, that leech on that. Oh. Come on. Oh my god. Did that stun him? Have I been missing out on a piece of crucial information all this time? I swear that stunned him when I shot him in the mouth. Everything's fine. Let it go. All right. Whew. Okay. I'm going to pretend I didn't read that. It did not stun him. I've not been doing this stupidly all this time. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. I don't think we have anything new. I'd say let's go back to the Echo Runes for now. Or we could go for, or we could just go for like physical damage reduction, I guess. We'll probably want Arcane at some point, I'm thinking, but physical might not be a bad one. I don't think I'll be doing much in the way of Viscerals, so I think we'll go with that. All right, that is a good place to close things out. To recap, we cleared the first two layers of the Cursed and Defiled Labyrinth and defeated both the Keeper of the Old Lords and the Watchdog of the Old Lords, or the Spicy Doggo, which I was not necessarily expecting to be able to pull off as cleanly as I did. It only took a few tries. That has traditionally been one of the hardest fights for me in this game as far as attempts go, and we are going to be starting in the next episode what has been traditionally my hardest one. There is still one layer left, so that is where we are going to pick things up next time. I was going to say, was I going to say? No. Okay. With that being said, let's close things out. I will be continuing tonight, so if you are here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.